Shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, and brothers under the great millstone. Salutations to the whole field. This is your brother Rabbi Banyamia, here to share the lesson, and the title of this lesson is cash robberies and ATM theft and explosions is part of order out of chaos that will lead to the MOTB. I have two articles here, one by CBS News Philadelphia that was published a few days ago on the 11th of October, and it says man gets away with cash after blowing up ATM in West Philadelphia, says the police. And then the other one says woman robbed after making a cash withdrawal at SW Houston Bank. Houston PD says that one is from June last year. Now, even though it's over a year ago, the events and prophecies still stand, because all these things are making of the ushering in of the MOTB, right? Because just as how with the pandemic, remember they put out this date on cash. They said that the cash had germs on it, so it's better to use debit cards or whatever. And then they said there's a coin shortage, which is all lies, because there's no coin shortage right now. And people have been using the same, money, the same cash, that's in circulation as before. You understand? New cash is in circulation, but for the most part, cash from last year before is still within, circulation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read the two articles, play the video, share a script here and stuff, and close it out. So all these things that is happening, the ATM explosion that is happening across the country, especially in the city of Philadelphia, all these things, the robberies and stuff, the media and the powers that be, they're gonna use these newsreels, right, as an excuse, for their digital currency, and at the end, the MOTB. You understand? So all these things are going to be blown up. You'll be seeing these things in news every day. Robberies, cash robberies, cash this, cash that, ATM explosion, ATM theft. All right, so here we go. By the CBS News Philadelphia, by Janelle Burrell. It says an explosion rattled a West Philadelphia neighborhood yesterday. It's like a Wednesday night, when police say a man blew up an ATM. It happened around 11:30 p.m. on North 57th Street. Investigators say a man put something inside an ATM, inside a takeout restaurant, and then it exploded. It says police, the man grabbed the cash and left in car that was waiting nearby. It says police reviewed surveillance video shows that same car dropped off a man about a block away before the explosion. And that concludes this portion. That concludes this portion of the article. So I'll play the video real quick and see if it says something different than what I just read. So this is fair use. I'm playing the video for educational and review purposes. My channel is not monetized. I'm not making any money off the channel. Here we go. Let's see if it would play.
Here overnight, an explosion rattling a West Philadelphia neighborhood when police say a man blew up this ATM you see on your screen. This happened around 11:30 last night at North 57th Street. Investigators say the man put an explosive inside of an ATM inside of a takeout restaurant before it exploded. The man grabbed the cash left in a car that was waiting nearby, and police say surveillance video shows that same car is the one that dropped him off about a block away before that explosion.
Right, and they're going to use more of these instances, you know what I mean, to pretty much demonize cash and the ATM machine, man. But the scams is going to continue. The scams is going to transfer over into digital, man. You know what I'm saying? But these are the excuses that Esau Edom, you know, is going to use. The crime is going to be so bad that, you know what I mean, people themselves would be afraid to go to the, you know, to go to the bank to cash checks, to deposit money, to make cash withdrawals, man. You know what I mean? We're coming into some hard times, you know what I mean? So I'm going to read this next article, put up a script here and close it out. So it says, woman robbed after making cash withdrawal at SW Houston Bank, HPD says, by ABC News 13. As you all know, from last year, June the 1st, 2022. Under the heading, it says, authorities say a man took off in a red SUV with a bank envelope containing the woman's cash after pulling out a handgun and demanding her purse. So Houston, Texas, KTRK, a woman was robbed on Saturday, May 14th at around 9:15 a.m. at her apartment parking lot after leaving a building, like after leaving a bank in Southwest Houston, according to authorities. Police say the woman stated she noticed a maroon SUV pull up behind her car and a man exit the driver's seat. The man then allegedly ran up to the woman and demanded her money. After the woman's attempt to run away, the man pulled out a handgun and demanded her purse. HPD says the suspect then took a bank envelope with cash from the woman's purse and fled the scene in a red SUV. Authorities say the woman stated that she went to the bank at the 7300 block of Bel Air and withdrew a large sum of money just prior to the robbery, and believed the man followed her. So people is watching you, man. You think that people is not watching you, your neighbors is watching you, they know what time you're coming in, what time you left, you know what I mean, they know how much bags of groceries you're bringing in the house, they know how much cases of water, you know what I mean, you're bringing in the house, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with these banks. You approach these banks, there's people sitting in their cars just marking you, watching you, man. You know what I'm saying? And very soon, with the way food prices and stuff is going up, people is going to be sitting in their cars waiting to mark people coming out with their carts of groceries, man, you know, to rob them, you know. So we coming into some heavy times, man. It says the suspect is described as a light-skinned Hispanic male, 25 to 30 years old, weighing between 180 and 190 pounds. HPD says the man was wearing a black hoodie, green cargo pants, a black scarf, and was carrying a green pistol. The suspect vehicle was described as a maroon SUV with paper plates. Now it then goes into, you know, information to stop the crime and stuff, the Crime Stoppers, the tip line, and that concludes the article. Alright, so go to Book of Revelation, chapter 13. And verse 16. I'm going to read on down. It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand, in their right hand, or in their foreheads. So let's go into that. No, let me finish reading it first. and that no man might buy or sell, see if he that had a mark. Right, so going to the bank to get money, that is a process of buying and selling, because when you get the money from the bank, you know, you go to purchase you know, items, and then in turn with that, some of the purchased items you could then sell it. You know what I mean? It's a process of buying and selling, going to the bank to receive cash. All right, and what was the other one? Right, same thing with the ATM. Withdrawing cash, whether you go to ATM machine or you go to the brick and mortar bank. Right, it says, and that no man might buy and sell if he either had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So let's go into that word mark. Alright, so it's Karagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Right, it's stamp and then printed mark. The mark stamp on the forehead on the right hand. Right, so that's where the MOTB is gonna be implanted, so that you would buy and sell, be able to pay rent, buy groceries, you know, so on and so forth. It says, here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 so Chi Psi Stigma. Alright, so these are the times that we are coming into. More crimes are gonna happen, more robberies, more cash robberies, and it's gonna be so bad and so bloated up by the news media that it's gonna put people in fear, and they're gonna welcome the digital currency or they might just keep the digital currency and go straight, you know, to the MOTB, because the script here says that you know, he come down with great wrath because he know that he had but, you know, a short time. So Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying unto you elect. So until you next time, shalom.